Hi everyone, this is Thibaut, CEO of PlayPlay, and welcome to a new episode of the 3 Learnings From. In these podcasts, I interview leaders from communication and marketing industry that will be able to share key learnings from their careers. So today, I'm very happy to welcome Ashley Brucker-Stepien from Webflow. She's actually VP marketing at Webflow. She's a highly respected professional, having led marketing activity in great companies such as Marketo, Pendo, or Aperio. Hi, Ashley.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks. So let's start with the first learning. I think first one is about the learning mindset one should have.
Yeah, definitely. So I think there are a few things that a great marketing leader does. And one of the things is recognizing that there's always more to learn. And I think especially in the digital age, marketing techniques and strategies are changing constantly. So one of the things I can't recommend enough is staying on top of the trends and staying on top of the latest developments as marketing strategies, technologies, processes really do change and evolve. I found myself leaning heavily on my marketing automation and marketing operations background. And I recognized a couple of years ago that marketing was starting to shift significantly in terms of the self-serve model and giving people the ability to just choose their own journey and choose their own path with the way that they interact with your product or with your company. So for me, a big shift was creating more of a self-serve journey and supporting that sort of growth marketing muscle. And that was new. And I think a lot of marketers have not really been flexing the growth marketing muscle the way that they should. So that's one of my big recommendations, is just keeping your eyes open and looking for new muscles that you can grow as a marketing leader.
Nice, thank you. And is there any advice about where to learn? Where do you personally keep on learning?
Yeah. So I think that there are a lot of great forums out there. There's a lot of great materials out there. Specifically, one resource that I found the most cutting edge and the most impactful for both myself and my team has been Reforge.
Yeah.
Reforge does a great job of really unpacking the growth marketing loop and why it is so important. So that's a resource I can't recommend enough. There's also a group called the Revenue Collective, which is a fantastic mix of marketing, sales, customer leaders who are sharing information all the time. I think being able to talk to your peers and hear from your peers is the best way to learn.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, and let's move on to the second learning, which is about who you choose to work with, right?
Yes. Yeah. So one of my strategies as a marketing leader is to surround myself with what I call marketing ninjas. I've always considered myself to be a generalist. I've dabbled in all parts of marketing, from field to product marketing to operations, demand gen, all of those things. And as a leader, it's been great for me to get knee deep in each of those areas. But what you really want to do is surround yourself with experts in each of those areas. So my hiring strategy and my staffing strategy has always been to find the best person in each of those categories that can teach me, that I know is such an expert in that area that I don't have to worry too much about their day-to-day, and we can work together on a more strategic level. And that's how we can help each other. I can help them to think strategically, and they can help me by teaching me more about their expertise.
Nice. Quick question about when you hire these people, how do you assess them? How do you make sure they are actually experts?
Yeah. So there's some basic things. First off, if I don't walk away from the interview feeling like I learned something or that they've exposed me to something new, I know that I'm probably not going to be that inspired by that person going forward. So the interview should be a dialogue, and it should be something, a value add for both parties, where we both walk away feeling like we've learned something. Additionally, especially at Webflow, we feel really strongly about interview assignments. So we craft these really specific prompts to see how people think. And I'm less interested in their output and the actual project outcome. I'm more interested in seeing their thinking process and how they apply their ninja skills to the prompt, to just demonstrate their capacity and their capabilities to go deep in that particular area.
Awesome. Thanks. Let's move to your third learning. I think this one is about dealing with issues and finding solutions.
Yes. So one thing that I think a lot of leaders fall into a trap with is either hiring or paying to fix a problem. And what I mean by that is I really truly believe that hiring and budget are not solutions when you have systemic issues within your organization or within your teams. And I've noticed a lot of people will say, let's hire someone to fix that. Let's go create a job rec and plug someone into that area to make that problem go away. That might be a solution, but I actually think that is a shortcut. I think as a marketing leader or a leader in general, it's on us to take a step back and really tease out what's going on in an issue. Maybe it's your demand gen isn't what it should be. Or maybe your marketing and sales alignment is falling down. Maybe your content isn't getting the traction that you expect it to get. And the way that I like to figure out if we have a truly systemic issue versus like a resourcing issue is to do some deep analysis and look at how things have been performing, look at what's converting and what's not, and make sure we're not just hiring or paying to put a Band-Aid on a problem that is actually something internal that we need to sort out and either reorganize the process, rethink our messaging, reevaluate the way that we are handing things off to sales. Those are all things that I think take time, and they can take a lot of internal energy to figure out. And so I think a lot of people just lean on hiring or lean on paying for a solution to get it sorted, when in reality, you'll never get it right if you just don't take the time to take a step back and unpack what's really going on there.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Ashley. That was super useful. Really appreciate you taking the time. And we're already done for today.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot. And for our viewers and listeners, stay tuned for the next episodes.
Thank you so much.
Bye.